what are the pros to going through fayVen? Obviously, it's a really helpful platform. It's very organized, and I think that it takes out a lot of the guesswork. So in the past, I personally have had a hard time making sure that we're communicating with every applicant, giving updates, sending those bookings. There's been a lot of manual requirements for me on the back end to say, like, did I get this payment from a vendor? Did I send them their approval? Did I miss somebody? And it's not for lack of trying. It's just simply that there's been trying to connect like all these different workflows. And so for a while, we've been taking applications through our website, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but I do think that working with fayVen is going to help us make that process more efficient. And in addition to that, as you saw, there are other markets that are on this platform. They're all outside of Lakeland, but there's plenty in the area and beyond. But once you have a profile set up in fayVen, you don't have to set it up again. So basically you would just, Buena Market, if you're looking to apply for Buena Market events, which I hope you do, we will announce, hey, we have applications open for this next event. And then you could just go to your fayVen, or I can actually share direct links to our events in fayVen, and then you can just select that event, hit apply, all of your information is already in there. So it will, once you go through the process, which is pretty simple, of setting up your application through fayVen, you don't have to do it again. And so that's something that I did want to be able to offer to the vendors, that it makes your life a little bit easier. It's easier to keep track of, because I know that in our vendor community, you're also applying to different markets, different days. It's hard to keep up with, did I pay this deposit? Did I secure that spot? Have I heard back from this market manager? And I'm hoping that this process takes out a lot of those questions for you. So yes, that's one thing I wanted to say. The other thing I wanted to say about that was, thank you, Jeremy, was when you're applying, April showed, here's the way you can fill out your vendor profile. And for Buena Market in particular, I think adding more information about, the more information you put in there, the better. Making sure that you have those pictures of your current products. If you're changing products, update your profile. Include your Instagram, because that's really important for me when I go to look at vendors. Looking at your Instagram or your social media presence is important, because Buena Market is it's a collective effort to make sure that our events are successful. And so it's good for me to know, are these vendors, posting on their social media? Are they going to help us promote this event? Because we take on a lot of that responsibility, because I just believe that, that is our responsibility to make sure that we market the events. But it's really helpful to know that the vendors in our community are very engaged with getting people to the events, spreading the word, inviting people, and just participating in this online community that I think makes Buena Market very special. So the more information you can put in your profile, the better. And that's not just for me. Any market manager that's looking at your profile is going to want to see those things, in my opinion.